Namaste, guys. Good morning. How's it going? I'm actually going to speak about something which might even be at the expense of uh, me receiving even more negative emotional energy, for lack of better words, from these people that I'm going to talk about. And no, I'm not talking about any particular names. I'm going to talk about just basic phenomena that takes place amongst the human beings in our own lives, and that is when they don't like it, um, when they see where you are going with your life or what you might be trying to do in your life. So whether you want to call them haters, you want to call them people who are jealous, I don't really care about what label you use, because I personally don't like to label human beings. I'm going to actually sit over here for looking prettier for the gram. But what is this video going to be about? It's basically to share with you that your journey is going to become more and more alone as you progress further in life, while trying to give a meaning to it. So the more ahead you are walking in your own life, and the more you are trying to do something about it, whether, I don't care what you do, again, as I said, because it's your playground, all right, when you're here on earth. And however you play, or which position you play, or where you're playing, that's all up to you. There's, like, who knows what's right or wrong, right? But we are in the spotlight when it comes to commentary from people who prefer not to play the game simply because they're afraid of losing, for example. And this is not like a dig at them or a jibe at them. This is not that. This is basically me now trying to bring to attention to those of you, even for example, those of you walking on the path of the free man, that there are going to be people in your lives, even from 10 years ago, like I have this, all right? And I know you guys from like my school days and stuff will be watching this. I don't mean this against you particularly. And if you can take away something from this video of mine or this message of mine, that's awesome. But basically what I mean to say is that there are going to be people from your lives 10 years ago, 20 years ago, depending on however elder you are. Like my dad still has these kind of people in his life, where they are never happy for you. No matter what you do, no matter if you accomplish something in the external world, like for example, I've done TEDx, MTV, Times, things which I don't really care for as measures of validation, but the world sees them, and it's just like another degree or an MBA, or oh, he's working in such a big company or such a big position. So these are the things that people talk about. And when you start doing shit that will get people to talk about you, it's not going to be nice. And people who you might have thought were your friends, or people like, who you genuinely do not wish anything bad for, but they wish bad for you very intensely, you are going to feel their vibe or negativity coming towards you. And in those moments, I need you to know that don't stop walking on the path that you are on simply because others can't undertake that journey. And it could be anything. Like, so we are not saying that, for example, becoming a doctor is a good thing. And if your friend could not become a doctor, that, shit, it's, giving them a reason to get jealous simply because they were, I don't know, an art and craft person. Because it's not about what you're getting into for me. Like, it's about whether you're doing something worthwhile or not. Are you living a lie? Because the person damaged the most, like, by you living a lie is you yourself. So when people live a lie and they can't confront their own lies, they love to talk about other people, because they want to stay in the cocoon or the illusion of the world that they have created for themselves, because passing commentary on others is going to justify for them emotionally, like where they are, or make them feel like they're coming from a place of superiority or something. So I'm not going to go too deep into breaking down the psychology of these kind of people, what I'm trying to do over here, like if I have to give a message to each of the categories of people that I'm referring to, so those of you who are trying to attach meaning to your life, do remember that the more meaningful your life becomes, the lesser real friends you're gonna have. Better fucking understand that. The sooner, the better. It's gonna help you become more private with who you share your shit with. Okay? And trust me, that's important because silence is very, very powerful. Like, I've been doing shit for the past 10 years now, and there are, I think, groups where people chat about me or something like that. And this is, again, I'm sorry, guys, I know some of you are watching this, but for that particular category of people, like for the first category of guys who are actually doing something, I want you to keep doing it and remain silent. All right? Because effort, energy, emotion is very expensive. Keep it limited to your ventures or like what you're trying to do. Or the actual people that matter in your life. Number two, for the category of people who are the ones who pass the commentary on other people, if not by now, you know, like you should by now wake up to looking inwards, or like, you know, they say that if you're pointing a finger towards someone, that you have three fingers pointing towards yourself. So I think, with all love and respect, because I do respect your intelligence, you know, you are also a conscious being, but maybe you have not been able to open your heart up to the possibility of others being happy as well, or others winning as well. Just if you don't have that in your life, it doesn't mean that others can't have it in their life, or that others should receive this hatred that is born within you when you hear about them or see something that they're doing with their life. And maybe both of you went to the same school, were in the same college, were in the same job, and then, you know, you guys parted ways. But at some point of time, you guys were friends and you found a familiarity level and you thought that, okay, all of us belong to the same group, because that's how humans function, right? We function in social groups. We are a social animal. And when you see someone leave your tribe to go join a better tribe, it pisses you off, because it's survival of the fittest. The game is about survival and reproduction, and both those aspects are more probable to succeed if, you know, you keep leveling up. And for the people who actually level up for the sake of leveling up, for the love of the process of leveling up, they don't really care about, okay, which group have they entered now. Trust me, they don't fucking care. So when you're hating on them, it doesn't matter to them, because they are not looking at it in the same light as you are, because you're looking at it as an accolade or a destination. Whereas for the people who are doing shit with their lives, it's all about the journey. And that's where I want to bring your focus to. If you're someone who belongs to the second category, where you're the one who comments on people in private groups or with your school friends about people who are now from your school days doing something which is being talked about or is notable or something. And again, for fuck's sake, I am not making this personal or like trying to talk about, you know, people from my own life. Like, if I wanted to, I could have done that ages ago. But I'm doing this because I know that everybody has such people in their lives. Even you, the person who's hating on other people, there's somebody hating you as well. So just think about how fucking futile that entire process of hate is. All right. Neither are you looking at the inward perspective and doing something which is also worthwhile to you. Don't give a fuck about whether you win something or reach that destination which others think is cool. Fuck that. Do what you think is cool, or do what is worthwhile for you. And most importantly, don't live a lie, because most of these people who love to talk about other people are the ones living a lie. All right. And when you're living a lie, it's really scary, because at one point of time, you're going to realize that, holy shit, it's too late and I can't do anything with my life now. Because you might end up marrying the wrong person. You might end up working your entire life in the wrong domain, maybe never doing what your heart wanted you to do. as well as what else can I share on this? As well as, like, the people you hate might be people you could learn from. The people you hate might be people you could partner with. The people you hate might be people you could get inspired from. If only you could put aside the surface level reaction that you give when you come to know about what's going on with these people in their lives, and uh, you choose to react superficially. So if you dig deeper, you'll realize that they are also probably nice human beings who are not really doing this to piss you off. You know, they're doing this, and if we come to, for example, social media, I have never done like much social or political commentary because I also kind of value my own opinion, that I don't want to give it away so easily or to people who don't deserve it. And again, this is not coming from a place of arrogance. It's just that if somebody is not on the wavelength to understand you, then why waste the time in the communication? So social media is a funky zone, but there are people on social media fighting for actual fucking shit, right? Actual, like, it's going to benefit everyone. It's not going to benefit just them. It's not going to benefit their career. It's not going to benefit their community. It's going to benefit everyone. So whether you talk about people speaking the truth about some disease, whether you talk about people speaking the truth about elections, whether you talk about people speaking the truth about anything, and trying to dig deeper, and there are people who are doing this at the cost of their own personal security. So all the attention and energy that goes around labeling or criticizing or whatever the hell it is, I know we all have such people in our lives, you included. But I need you to understand that your energy is limited. And also for the guys who are doing shit and other people are talking about you, you also realize that your energy is limited, your effort is limited, your attention, your fucking everything is limited. You are not an infinite being while you're here on the physical plane of this universe. You have an expiry date. Remember that. That's going to keep you on track with the shit that you are supposed to do, instead of getting distracted and listening to what the world is saying about you. Okay? So for you, keep that in mind. And for the others who are the ones talking about the others, because that forms the majority of the population, and I know all of us have such people in our lives from school days, college days, jobs, childhood friends, people we grew up with, any of that, all right? If anything, I want this video to just spark a thought process in you which shifts the investment of that energy from bitching about those people, in your friend circles. From that, if you, let's say, for example, for a week, don't meet with that friend circle at all. Or maybe even for a week, just detach yourself from the bubble of life that you have created for yourself, because it might help you gain clarity on, am I doing this as a self-defense mechanism to not face my own truth? Because, okay, maybe it might be very daunting. And if it is daunting, then why is it daunting? I want you to do, this is what we used to do in consulting, right? 3 whys. Ask 3 times. Why? The first one you get an answer, ask why again. The second one you get an answer, ask why again. You're gonna get down to the root of the problem. And that's what I want to offer to you. That's what I want you to do. Get down to the fucking root of the problem. If you're hating on somebody, I believe that you're a nice person. I don't think that you're a bad person. Because bad or good or whatever, that's up to us, right? On a day-to-day basis, in thought, in action, whatever. But I know that you have the capability. So how about exercising that end of your conscience for a change? Which is only going to happen if you dig deeper into why you are the way you are when it comes to talking about other people. It'll hopefully show you a decent bit about yourself. And the 3 whys might help you get down deeper to whatever is the root cause of your hatred, which for a lot of people sometimes even causes pain to the people you're throwing that hatred towards. But ultimately it is futile to be sending negative vibes everywhere when both you and I could be winning. Done.